It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey you guys, I'm Leslie and I'm back with another video. This video is just going to be like a 4th trimester check-in. Excuse me, I'm like rubbing my nose all in the camera and stuff. Ooh, child. I wanted to film it outside since Majesty's having his little outside time, but this pollen about to tear me up. But so yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my 4th trimester. A lot of people call it that, so I mean it sounds cool, and technically it is like a 4th trimester because you're going through like different changes and things like that with your newborn, and so yeah, like postpartum and all of that. So as far as I know this video is sort of going to be all over the place because I don't really know where to start. So I guess I'll just start with my healing process, and we're just going to keep it all the way 100. So I did get hemorrhoids. There's a glare on my glasses. It's like bothering me. So I can't really see far, but I guess I don't need to really see far right now. So okay, so I did get hemorrhoids during labor, and it was really bad. Like Marley Rena is a month old, and the hemorrhoids lasted for about 3.5 weeks. I mean, it was just the most terrible, uncomfortable pain. And what the goodness, I don't know what's going on with these outside creatures and critters. Okay, anywho, it's uncomfortable. Like I couldn't really sit on my bottom without feeling like I was sitting on a rock constantly. It was just horrible. Like even sitting on a pillow, like nothing was very comforting. And so that was really, really frustrating. And on top of like just not being able, like I was really sore, obviously, from the waist down because I had Marley vaginally. And so it was really frustrating just not being able to get out of the bed like I want to. Oh, hold on. Let's make this a little bit lighter. Not being able to get out the bed comfortably, and just walking around and going to the bathroom and things like that. Like if I had to use my legs, like it was just a painful situation. And so yeah, like my body would get really, really stiff if I sat for a long time. And for a while I was sleeping while I was pregnant with Marley. I was sleeping sitting up because it was the most comfortable thing. But then once I got home, I was so used to sleeping sitting up for like months while being pregnant. So I was still sleeping sitting up. Okay, just don't mess with it, okay? So when I got home from the hospital, I was still sleeping sitting up, and it didn't dawn on me that I was like causing even more pain on myself because I was sitting on the hemorrhoids. And so yeah, it finally dawned on me that I was sitting on the hemorrhoids like after 2 weeks or whatever. And so then I started finally sleeping regularly, like regular people, like laying your body all the way down onto the bed. And so I was like, oh yeah, I can finally do this. Like I can lay regularly like everybody else. So then when I started doing that, like it would feel, I would have a little bit more relief. And so I also did the sitz bath. A couple times a day. Well, more than a couple times, a few times a day. And that helped a lot. And then I did ice packs. And I did some hemorrhoid cream. And I also did like a heating pad every now and then. And those really, I mean, they didn't really help out tremendously with the pain, but I mean, it helped during the moment, and then afterwards, like, it would just, the pain would come back. And so yeah, that's that. And then as far as Marley goes, when we first brought her home, she was doing what an infant was supposed to do. She was just sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, and she was eating, obviously. But unlike most infants, she was sleeping really well at night. I mean, like, really well. Even in the hospital, she was sleeping amazingly. And then once, I think, like, after that first week of having her home, things started changing. Like, she was waking up constantly throughout the night. And then another week, she was sleeping good. And, like, now it's been going back and forth with her. And so I don't really know why, but last night she literally woke up every hour. So I was trying to figure out what was really going on. And so every time she woke up, I checked my phone just to make sure that I was not over exaggerating. And y'all, she really woke up literally every hour on the hour. And she doesn't, when she wakes up, she don't even really be like wanting milk. She just wants to lay on me. So like when she falls asleep, I lay her back down, and but she'll wake up and she'll just want to cuddle with me, like lay on my chest or whatever, and she'll go right back to sleep because I'll offer her my breast milk. But stick, yeah, don't run with it, okay? So I'll offer her breast milk, and most of the time she doesn't want that. She just wants to snuggle, or her diaper needs changing or whatever. And so yeah, that's that. Like, that's kind of been a little difficult just because it's kind of hard to sleep, like, because she wants to lay on my chest, and so I'm laying on my back, and I'm not a back sleeper, and so it's just uncomfortable, like, for my neck and things like that. But so yeah, as far as Marley goes, that's that. She sleeps throughout the day still. She wakes obviously to eat, but other than that, like, she mostly sleeps. But lately she has been staying up for, I don't know, she'll stay up probably the longest, probably like 20-30 minutes, and she'll just chill. I know, well, she's not really a chill baby. Let me take that out the equation. Let me take that out. So like, she'll sit up for the longest 30 minutes, but she's not really chilled like Majesty was. Majesty would sit up with me and like watch TV. He'll watch TV with me and just sit quietly in my lap or whatever. He wasn't really fond of the swing. Like, he'll sit in the swing for a little bit, but not for a long time. And he would sit in his bouncer, and he'll let me play with him in his bouncer. But Marley girl, she does not want to sit in the swing. She'll sleep in the swing for probably 30 minutes and then wake up like, where you at? Where's my daddy? Where's my mama? Y'all need to pick me up. Y'all need to cuddle with me. But And she doesn't really like the bouncer. I think the longest she sat in the bouncer was probably 5 minutes. Like, she does not like the bouncer whatsoever. And which kind of sad because we had to pay out of pocket for that. But anyway, she like, if I sit her in my lap and like face her like the way I'm facing, like I'm facing the TV, if I sit her in my lap and let her face that way, like she doesn't like it for some reason. Like, she will not chill at all. She will start fussing me out or start squirming and things like that. Like, she mostly just wants to, like, I take it she just likes to hear like our heartbeat and just likes to be close to us and just snuggle. Because when we turn her, like when we lay her like this, like she chills out. And if we lay her like on our shoulder and I just like rock side to side and I pat her bottom or I pat her back, like she really enjoys that better than just like sitting. She's just a snuggler. I don't know, that sounds too much like smuggler. So I'm just going to say she just likes to cuddle with her parents. And so, yeah, I mean, my 4th trimester has been pretty smooth. I really haven't, you okay, girlie? We're still going through this little baby acne stage. I don't know, or sometimes I think she has heat bumps. But if anybody have any tips on that, please let me know, because with Majesty, he had baby acne and it only lasted for like maybe a week or 2, but with Marley, I don't know, it's lasting a little bit longer. But yeah, so as you all know, when I was pregnant with her, she's making noises. When I was pregnant with her, I had like a mild case of prenatal depression, and I haven't been going through postpartum depression, thank God. So that's like good in that department. And as far as Majesty goes, like he's been a really good at adapting to her, and he absolutely adores his little sis. Like, he calls her little sis and he calls her baby sis, and he's really good with her. Like, he wants to hold her, he holds her hand, kisses her, rubs her hair, and yeah, he just absolutely adores her. He's not, what is going on back there? He's not like a jealous type toddler at all, and I thank God for that. And so yeah, it's interesting. I'm really excited to see how their relationship grows. What else? I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and I'll have to show you guys. I'll have to make another video of like my favorite breastfeeding items. Like, I had to show you like my whole entire breastfeeding kit because it's a really nice one. But I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and I have like a little stash in the freezer, and I've given her the bottle twice, and obviously she don't really like it because she likes the breast better. But yeah, so still working on trying to get her to take the bottle, just because I know like once all of this quarantine corona stuff dies down, I'm gonna be like not with her constantly. Like, I'm gonna be like just going back to doing my regular chores outside the house, grocery shopping, things like that. And so yeah, I just want her to be able to have a second option other than myself. And so yeah, just trying to get her used to that. And I don't know what else to discuss. 4th trimester has been pretty good to me. I would love some exercising tips. So if anybody have like exercising tips to like tighten up these abs and flatten the stomach, then please leave them down below, because yeah, that's kind of hard to look at on a daily basis. And if you have any questions and if you're wondering anything, like just like ask them down below, and like I'll answer them as best as I can. I will definitely like have another video coming soon with my and showing you guys my entire like breastfeeding kit, and like all like the pump I use and the bags and all of that. Like I'll definitely show you guys all of that, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. One love. What, girly?
She my queen. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh.